Are live. Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, Nina, Jose. Oh, look, we got a special guest today, guys. Can anybody recognize the guy in the middle?
No, not with him. Not with him without him in the chat.
Or in a scuba gear?
Yeah.
Good morning. Glad to have everyone here.
Yeah. Well, are you going to introduce him, Randy? You're just going to say, who
yes.
this is?
I forget because it's like we have like the chat's kind of like a little family, and everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everybody in the chat that doesn't know David, this is David Stewart. He's been a good friend of mine for the past probably 25 years. And yeah, we just started trading futures together. I don't know, 6 months ago, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months ago, probably.
Yeah, I started in February.
Yeah, February. So, and now here we are. Dave's joining us on a live stream, and has tons of great insight. And everybody in the chat obviously knows Dave, and Dave's got a lot of good insight. So we're just excited to have him on, and yeah, make sure to hit him up with tons of questions.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.
And then Christine is coming all the way in from Utah. She's in Utah for the weekend, so nice of you to still be able to join us.
Yeah, my internet connection is going to suck balls today, so just be prepared for that. I'm also trading on Wednesday, so I'm trying to figure that out.
I don't even know really what I'm going to do today for trading, to be honest. So.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that, Randy. What's going on?
Yeah, so yesterday I ended up... So for those who don't know, but I'm pretty sure almost everyone knows, my mom got admitted to the hospital on Tuesday night. So I woke up to... We had some health complications going on with her that we knew about on Monday, Tuesday, and then a chain of events unfolded that was very like... She went and got blood work Tuesday. Whoever did the blood work in the lab at midnight when the results came through called an ambulance. Like her lab results were that bad.
Yeah.
And so an ambulance showed up. I woke up because we have our phones on Do Not Disturb, and we leave them we don't bring our phones in the room at night. I woke up to a text message from my brother saying, call me. And I already knew exactly what was going on. Like had a suspicion. So I called him. My mom was okay, but she was in the hospital. Obviously luckily she got there in time. So she had a low sodium and high potassium, which are, very dangerous things if they get out of hand. So luckily it's easily dealt with, not easily dealt with, but it can be dealt with very manageably in a hospital in that kind of environment. And basically, so she was doing better and just in the ER. So my brother was going to be there for a bit. I was going to go after stream. I just kind of wanted to take my mind off of it for a minute. Yeah, I thought I had everything under control, and I kept my composure on stream. But even looking back in hindsight, I was, taking full losses. I took more losses than I changed my PDLL from 300 to 400, and yeah, just a lot of things happened. And when I got off stream, I took a third trade, and I just went in too heavy and turned all my risk settings off on my PDLL, and just kind of, I don't know if I just wanted to feel like I was going to win this trade or something, or end the day. Like I wanted some good news, I think is what I was trying to tell myself. And I ended up blowing my accounts, which was super tough.
Yeah.
And there's on multiple levels, just working so hard on the way I traded them, documenting it, being accountable. This has been my single biggest investment into futures accounts at one time. So my single biggest loss. Like usually you lose one or two accounts into it for a few $100s. So this, I was into it for $1,500. So this was a sizable loss in that sense, the biggest one so far. And yeah, so here we are. I don't know even if I'm going to really trade today. I'm not doing the pro accounts anymore. I'm just getting away from it, period. I have three instant funded 50Ks that I'm going to trade, but that's kind of the plan. I'm just going to go base hits and see where it gets me, and kind of maybe take a break. I don't know. I quite don't know. I at least have the weekend to look forward to.
Yeah, totally.
And that's it. So that was my day. Sorry to give you guys all that bad news in the morning. Not all bad news. My mom is okay for now.
That's good. That's really good. Well, you're not the only
Most
person to
important.
have blown multiple accounts during times of normal times and also times of struggle. I remember when I first bought, I think I bought 7 Tradeify accounts. And that was like, I think it was like $2,000. And I blew all those. And it didn't hit me until after like how much money that was. So it's like a bit of a bigger hit. But I mean, you look at so many successful prop traders and ask them how many accounts they've blown. It's a lot. So it's, I know like it doesn't say anything about your trading that you blew these accounts. It's like no biggie. You can just
For sure. And it
move on
wasn't
and-
even my the last trade. It was so many things when you look at it in hindsight. Like the last trade went, I got to a point where I was basically going to be break even on the day. So I made back the $400 loss.
right.
And I had my take profit set for 200 more because I just wanted to be green. I didn't want to be break even. And
Yeah.
it reversed on me and took me out for the rest of my drawdown and blew the account.
Right.
So
That's tough.
yeah, Nina, that was kind of the joke yesterday because me and Austin, I thought we weren't having a bet anymore, but according to Austin, we were, and I won the bet. So take that.
Technically, I won
Christine,
it.
technically, Christine won.
Wait, you know, I think this is good to talk about because I think these accounts you had, and watching you trade these accounts, I can confidently say that we literally, during this time of you trading these specific accounts, mapped out your tilting triggers, your tilting behaviors, what it looks like, how it starts. Like, I can sit here and say, you're tilting by seeing you take a trade. And like, if you look at that, that's such valuable lessons through those accounts. So like, you could always put these accounts in the like pocket of your mind of like, those taught me this most important lesson that will literally help me like going forward massively. So
And that's how-
they're no
I'm
loss.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I got to look at it. And that's something that actually I was talking to Scott about. It's like how much we learn, the value we gain from when we blow an account. We got to remember now $1,500 I spent. How much data did we get from that $1,500 that I spent? It's tuition,
much.
going to school.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I'm debating on if I have a 2 trade limit or if I take 1 loss, I'm done for the day for a while. I don't know.
I think that you should, not that it matters what I think, but I think that there should be some type of plan for when you take a first trade and lose that trade, because that's the first step to the tilt. Because if you take the trade and you lose that trade, what happens is you will, like within the next 5 minutes, jump in again. Okay, so this is it. You take a trade, you lose the trade, but then it either goes in your direction or there's like a more clear direction, so you jump in. So there needs to be like maybe a 15-minute period of, if you've lost your first trade, you do not take another trade until that 10 to 15-minute period is over. Like, that's how I would see it. And maybe you guys can comment on it because you've seen that or whatever you think. But instead of like saying, no, I can't take, because you're really good at getting back your losses in a day. And I don't think you should cut yourself off from that. I just think there should be the like trigger of you losing a trade and then it moving aggressively in a direction of you jumping in. And then when you jump in and you lose that trade, that's full tilt after that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, you
I could write it out for you.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was just like exactly what you said was exactly what happened yesterday. Took the first loss. The second trade, I just jumped in. And then third trade was I flipped out of the second loss and flipped and, you know, had the right side of the trade, just didn't manage it because I was tilting.
Yep. Totally. So yeah, it's between that first.
Not taking a short here.
You're taking a short,
Dave?
No, I'm having trouble not pulling the trigger.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
trying to wait.
It's
Everything's going down. So.
It's shorty short. That's all I can say.
Orders on the book came off from above to like the 64.
I can see that up here. 45 came off.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you there.
And then this big block came on at 22 down here. So what is 22? So we got 27 as previous day's value. Sorry, Christine. We'll get back into this. Let's
No, don't worry about it.
have a quick look kind of here, just because the opening range is going to set in 3 minutes. And, you know, we haven't really talked much about
Trading it all.
yeah, where we're at with We're talking about trading, just not about the charts. But
Yeah.
we had all-time highs again last night. We had this little gap up. Is this gap going to fill? This gap is, down here at 26, previous day's value area high. So very easily doable. We're 10 points away from there. You could see that happening. And then we got previous day's New York down here below previous day's point of control. So, there's some stuff down here for us to find support if this does want to slide. And again, we did hit all-time highs in the overnight, so we could totally expect some sort of a pullback, and we're kind of in that now since basically the London session. So that's kind of what I see there. Dave, any thoughts? And then just Bookmap is saying kind of the same thing. There's orders down here at 22, which is
I'm kind of seeing the same thing. I don't have that much experience trading these all-time high stuff, so I did kind of think that we were going to climb all night yesterday. I probably should have put something on and just left it to go, but I only took a small scalp last night on the longs there. So.
You're green on the scalp, right?
Yep.
So you can't be mad at that. Like, taking anything out of the markets right now, especially at all-time highs. And it's something that Austin's been preaching a lot, is just being aggressive. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What is our opening range today? 18-point opening range. This is 2 to 3 times anything we've seen lately.
Yeah.
So definitely there's some volatility in the markets today, but I think this was... Obviously, I missed FOMC yesterday. I was at the hospital, but there was some I think we'll come down here and want to take these orders at 22.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I was away from the computer during that time too. So could have been some tilting price action there to deal with if you're on the wrong side of the trade anyways.
One other thing I'm probably going to put in place, I don't think I'm going to trade FOMC, like that day period. Because actually, I know for sure that 2 FOMCs since I've learned to trade, I've fully tilted. So it might be that this is something I just need to pay attention to, and just why even trade that day?
Yeah, Scott has a good point there in the chat there. He says, locking the wrist the night before when you're not emotionally affected is pretty smart.
I never thought about that. And I think what Scott's saying is actually locking yourself out of the risk settings, which is something.
You can lock it out.
Yeah, you can lock yourself out. So you can set your risk settings and you can put a timer on it and hit lock, and you can't even adjust your risk settings.
Yes.
Smart.
And if you go in and do it, like Scott's saying, the night before when you're like level-headed, it's amazing.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, Scott. I do like that a lot, actually. It's something I'm going to do.
So we dipped into those. Oh, geez. That was a big drop.
Yeah.
I was going to say we dipped into the 64.30s and kind of bounced off it, but then kind of smashed right through it there.
That's where it was. If you look back here, like they tried. Sellers tried. Buyers found some support, and the sellers are going to try again here. But see how you're not getting that follow through?
Well, 64.30 was my big target yesterday, and I ended up leaving the computer. I left a trade on, and it closed it at 64.29.50, and then that's exactly when it dropped, like all the way to the lows of the day, is right after that. So 64.30 is probably a pretty important number. We can hold support. I think we're going to be bullish, but obviously if we crush right through that.
Interesting. How is Dave's sound for everybody?
I can hear him.
Okay, good. Perfect. A little quiet, but not bad. Turn up.
Turn update.
Is that something I can adjust? Or?
I can do it, dude. I got it.
Okay.
How's that? That better, guys?
Microphone check.
That pin you saw at 6:45 was PMI, Dave. There was
Oh, gotcha.
Chicago PMI coming in at 6:40 or 9:45. So that was that little blip we got there.
See that?
It came in positive, but I don't know what. I don't even know what it means. If anybody knows, please let us know in the chat.
Microsoft jumps to 8.2%, surpassing $4 trillion in the market value. Oh,
So, it is the last day of the month. How's everybody's month been so far? I know from the chat everybody's been trading good. We're missing Keith today.
Oh, where's Keith?
Keith must be driving.
Must be. But yeah, how's everybody's month gonna end?
Well, other than a couple accounts that I lost earlier in the month, my month is looking pretty good. Across my active accounts right now, I'm up 1.91K on the month.
Nice. That's really great.
Nice. Right on.
Yeah, I have 150K that's a little bit over halfway to the target, and I've had this account for over 40 days. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster on that one. Had a couple bad days that kind of really set me back. So since then, I've been really trying to control my losses. So I on the 2nd of the month, I lost 1,500 roughly, and most of it was in that one account. Kind of had some losers and sort of tilted and tried to get it back. So got to try to be okay with just those $300 losses and just move on, right?
Yeah,
That's the key, right? And you will.
Yeah.
Nina, that's amazing. You're about to pass the eval you won on stream, which is awesome. I love that.
Sweet, nice. Yeah, my eval that I won is doing okay. Also, it's
Look at you guys. I love you guys taking these evals that you guys are winning on
400
and turning them into something. Good morning, Reese. Reese is from Whistler. He's another local, Dave.
Nice.
Reese,
Hey,
you
Reese.
haven't met. This is Dave. Dave's here from Vancouver too. He's been a good friend of mine for we've been friends for a long, long time, and he just got into Future 6 months ago. So
There you go, Scott. It's nice when you see the
Scott.
calendar with lots of greens.
Yeah, that's amazing.
forget the profit. Like you're just being humble,
Yeah.
Scott. 13 green days on 4 red. That's amazing, buddy. And then Reese hasn't
And
met.
Reese?
This is Christine. She's from Toronto,
Hi,
but she's
Christine.
in vacation
I'm not
in
from
Utah.
Toronto. I am not
Or-
from Toronto.
Where are you
Gross.
from? Where are you from?
I don't know.
And then she
I'm
lives
from
remotely.
Toronto.
She lives remotely in Mexico 8 months of the year. So she's a what did Austin call you? A van traveling hippie?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's something like a dirty hippie. Ah.
Okay, well, it looks like we just took New York Vwap on
Yeah.
Oh,
On
nice. I should
ES.
probably look at
paying
it.
attention on ES.
Ooh, I like it.
And we're
keep
just
it a little
sitting-
bit below.
Just sitting below it on NQ.
Nice.
So I've converted to a YM guy now too, and YM's taking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's good to watch, especially like it just helps you know what ES is doing. Seems like often it's running the same direction as ES, whereas NQ might be trending down that day, and YM's kind of like helping hold ES up a bit.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I never looked at YM. I always looked at NQ and ES, and seeing now a divergence between all three, it's definitely something worth looking at. So. I just lost my Bookmap connection for a sec there. Is yours still working, Dave?
Yep, seems like it.
Yeah, I lost mine.
Man, 2-minute candles feel like they take forever sometimes.
So I picked up a newer 150K account.
The standard accounts.
Yeah. So that's
Yes.
the only one
Learning
that
well.
I haven't traded between yesterday and today. So Probably if I'm gonna take a trade, it'll be in that account today.
I don't know what happened with my Bookmap, guys. I lost it. I don't know if you want to share your screen, Dave, or... Oh. I'm just going to get Dave's screen up for a sec. You can put Dave on the spot.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's my screen. So I don't know. I started just drawing these like purple boxes around the opening range. No real reason other than to.
Oh, then you can see where you're.
Yeah.
You visually see the whole, like, inside the range too, right?
Yeah. So I was before I was just drawing, putting lines on there, but I just kind of like these boxes better.
Oh,
That's how my indicator paints the initial balance, and sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't.
I did take a long, guys, just in case you were wondering.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about.
Why didn't you say anything?
Just because you were in the middle of talking?
Interrupt us, please. We want to know about your trades. Want to
Yeah,
share
you
your
got,
screen?
pre-market
Or can you
trades,
share?
right?
No, because I have one screen today, and I'm like,
Yeah.
feel
that's okay.
blind because I'm like trying to switch back between the chat, switch back to the chart. So I think I would like explode if I had to try to share my screen.
Where are you right now? You don't look like you're at your usual spot.
We are just in Utah for a couple days. So I'm in a hotel room. My husband's like shaving in the bathroom. You can probably hear him. And it's just, that's the life. But that's a great thing about trading, guys, is that you can travel and you can do this. Like, just, no, shush it. He's yelling at me. That's why I love doing this. That's why I like put so much effort into it, for the potential life it gives, not just the money.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully you can get there someday too.
Yeah.
So we kind of hit a wall up at 64.46. Oh, looks like it's about to take those orders.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to talk me through it because I can't really watch anything else other than my project.
64.50
so.
has like 175, 180 orders up there.
Okay.
And 64.50 I thought was a bit of a key level also, like overnight, which it smashed right through it later on. But I did notice there was a bunch of orders at 64.50 yesterday also. And then at 64.57 there's like 100 and it's kind of lit up a little bit, but not too crazy. 118. So it's 64,
Okay.
56, 57.
Yeah, something's going on with my Bookmap. It's not. I reloaded it, and it's connecting and disconnecting and connecting and disconnecting. How's my feed on my internet? You guys can see me clear, right? I'm not cutting out or anything.
Good.
I did take some off and then I moved my stop to break even.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Textbook.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks.
it's just good. I think I need to be green. Like I'm still, trading in drawdown for this month. So it's like, do my best to try to get green on the day, and that's all I can really do. And we are around the top of opening range, I suppose.
Oh, Christine, did you see Reese's comment? Christine's a far better reason to watch than
Yes.
your mug, Randy.
Thank you, Reese. You're my new favorite.
Nice job, Scott. I like that. Did you go just basically VWAP to VWAP?
It's not that kind of show.
That's a good trade. And also, it looks like William took a short. That's 60. Closed at
That's
653-ish.
Look at that, playing both sides of the market. I like it. Good job, William. Good job, Scott. Good
Sure.
morning, JP.
Nice. JP, you scalped the short too. Nice.
I know, I like it. That would have been a nice trade from the New York VWAP to...
Pre-market to New York.
Yeah, New York to the overnight. I think Scott took 6 points in this move, and probably caught this nice big. I like it because you have this. You get in on the VWAP and you trail aggressively on this candle. You're pulling 6 points out of that trade. That's probably Christine. Did you close your trade too?
No, I'm still in it.
Oh, I like it.
Should I trail?
Look at you go.
I should trail, right?
Yeah. Well, now you're just sitting above the overnight.
Yeah.
So we got the 200 EMA, which is one of the, I had 3 EMAs on my chart. So the 9, the 21, and the 200. But often the 200 gets respected, and it's funnily enough, it's at 64.50. So I think that's another key area. If we don't
To take
get
some.
through this,
Okay.
then
Well, I am trailed.
might see a bit of a pullback.
Okay, I'm trailed to 44.50.
We're top of the opening range. Like, how much more do you really?
What? Are
You
you
know,
saying
if you
get out
just
of it?
No, I'm just saying, trail your stop. Leave it. Don't get out of it. Where's your stop trail?
Should I get
to?
out of it?
My bookmap was going weird there for a second too. It like went blank for
Market
now.
makers.
I got a little bar that's like blank.
Look at
Right,
this
we're
go.
right at
Come
that
on.
200 EMA.
Let's get a rip.
That
We
5-minute
have orders
candle
at
looks
all-time highs.
wonky.
We got a ton of orders above us though, and that's pretty much where a lot of the overnight volume was between 64.50 to 57.
Where's your stop, Christine?
Right now it's at 45.50. I'm just trailing to every 2-minute candle.
And you're stopped out.
What?
You're stopped out, right?
No. 45.50 on MES.
Oh, 45.50. Sorry, I'm looking at 40.50.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so a little resistance there at the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I would trail it up to the opening. Capture those 3 points.
I'd be tempted to take along if we do cross the 50s here. But let's see how we react off the overnight view up too.
How many times do we see the first break of the opening range high come back in?
Lots.
Yeah, we didn't break out very much there. So, you know, I've been finding too, like on those trending days where it really trends, those handoff VWAPs work really well. So if you start adding those in.
I don't use them enough. That's something that I know Austin's been playing with it.
Yes. Thank you so much.
But it's something I personally haven't, I got to start looking at it more probably.
Because we're like right at the handoff VWAP and the overnight VWAP. So this one might be a decent entry here. See how this
There we go.
candle
I'm out.
closes here.
Did you get out at 45.50?
Yep. Yeah, it took me out.
How many 5 contracts?
No, I had 7 originally. I took 3 off, and then that was 4. So it made me $174, people.
Very
Nice
nice.
work. Let's go. 3 accounts, right?
Yeah.
Nice work. Let's go. It feels, I just realized right now that I haven't taken a trade yet, and it feels really weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about it, but I didn't even I'm not even thinking about, I don't even have the urge to take a trade. Very interesting feeling.
Thanks, Scott. Scott, nice. I didn't see that. 140 on 5 accounts. That's amazing. Sorry, I can't read the chart. I can't read the chart and trade and everything at the same time.
Yeah, you almost need, when you're streaming, you almost guarantee need a separate screen just for the.
Yes.
that
Yeah.
and the-
I mean, occasionally it's fine. Like today, this is pretty casual. It's not like, you know what I mean? So I knew you guys would be fine with it.
Chirag, did you
Before
take a
you're in
payout with
short.
Top One? I was actually buying an account yesterday and I saw it said Chirag B is taking a payout, but I don't know. There's got to be a million Chirags in the world. But
Thanks, Nina.
Found some support at that electronic VWAP.
the overnight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting
Really?
to see because
Overnight.
trailing is great, but if you had just if I had just left this trade, will it make it higher? I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm happy to be green, but it's good to look at what your trades actually do in the end.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna wait for this. See what happens at the 200 AMA at that 64.50 here again.
Look at above now on Bookmap, Dave. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. and they're all decent numbers too. But
There you go.
is that a wall, or is that, you know, where it's going to want to go? That's the question.
No one knows.
No.
Well, if you look at, we were, you know, the CVD got up to 1,200 and now it's back down to 400. So it's definitely slowing down, but I'll just see.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down.
Such a tough.
So on 2 occasions now, I've seen like 500 orders on the book. At like, it was a couple months ago, and both times it's been like a rejection point. So like right now, I don't see anything that's like 500, although it looks more than 500, like tightly grouped but spread over 64.50 to 57. So I don't know if that means anything, but just
Well, there's a lot of either algos or single people in there. See, like this half block, this is a half block, that's a half block. So that's another thing that I try to look for when I see large order blocks, because those can easily be pulled off and you could be spoofed.
Yeah.
You're trading NQ, right, Reese? I'm pretty sure. Good morning, Keith. We were just asking everybody in the chat, Keith, how's your month been so far? Well, that's actually the last day of the month, so how's your month been? I do like this hold of the...
The only thing is, if we take a long here, then we're gonna pretty much put our stop at the opening range low, which is 20 points. So it's a pretty big stop.
Massive.
So I'm gonna have to target, you know, at a minimum 20 points, which puts us up at 64.70. So there's 150 contracts at 64.70. You probably want to front run that a bit.
Yeah, this could just be a higher low forming too. Looking back, you know, the buyers step in briefly after the sellers have been in control. Buyers step in briefly, you know, get this back up. We get to this overnight VWAP where the sellers have been strong since the London session. They don't want it to get back above this. We get a pullback. So ES is what my granddad trades. I gotta find that. I found this. This guy put this post on Instagram comparing ES to NQ, and actually says like NQ has to move 2.5 points for you to get, like, you get the same point on ES, so you actually make more money on ES than NQ. But this is a big debate. You're up $200. I think that's great.
Yeah, it's just the volatility on NQ is just so much higher, right? So.
Well, Keith, I lost my 9 pro accounts yesterday, so.
Yeah, those pro accounts are pretty tough. I had a $400 loser, so then basically you can roughly have like a $600 winner. So every time your loser gets bigger, your winner's getting smaller. So it's it's really tilting when you get, you know, down on those accounts.
Those ones are for sure a mind fuck. They definitely know how to tug at the demons.
So I don't know why, but 64.42 and 64.40 like lit up on mine, but not really on yours.
I think it's my color settings probably.
Okay.
Like I can make it look like.
Yeah, there we go. I see it there.
See it there? Oh yeah, you have MES open or ES?
MES, yeah.
Yeah, I have ES open.
Okay, good. So it looks like we're pushing back up towards that 200 EMA, which is where I kind of framed my entry. I mean, I guess you could technically put your stop like halfway down opening range, which would still be below the New York VWAP. And target, so that's about a 13-point stop for,
Yeah, I need to see a pull back to the New York VWAP. This is where I need to. This is where working on patience is. It's a good exercise. We need Ack in the chat right now. Ack, where you at?
Yeah, 64.41. Just out of the blue at 7:06. Just my time, anyways. Popped up pretty thick. The Dow's
made a
kind of
post.
turning.
I
Dow's
made a
turning, but the Apple or the Mega's up. Sorry.
Is this right? Am I looking at this right? This is the Mega Index. Chop City.
Mine looks different. I guess that's, I don't know why that's, mine looks different.
Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Google.
Yeah, mine looks
Yeah.
roughly like yours. Yeah. I think I just
Mine's
got
like
mine on
below.
5 minutes.
Oh, maybe because you have the just a different VWAP on. I have like the overnight VWAP.
Oh, it's because it's only for me. I'm using that Lux Algo indicator, and the Lux Algo indicator, when you're in regular trading hours,
Yeah,
it paints.
go to the other ones, like go to extended trading hours.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
It's just the
I
way
like
it
that.
paints it.
Because you're getting like more information, you know, because there's a lot of, especially in earnings, there's a lot of move in like post close or post or pre-open. So I feel like the more information you have, the better. But
Reese, we're gonna have us an ES and NQ battle, buddy. You don't worry about it. Let me figure it out how to make this work. Where are you guys in Utah, Christina? You guys up in the mountains?
we are in just outside Salt Lake in Farmington.
Ooh.
So I don't know. There's hills, there's mountains surrounding the area. Is anybody from Utah in the chat? I'm really bummed that Meta gapped up so aggressively because I was looking at it for an entry and now it's just like blown my entry out of the water.
Yeah. Chop City at the top of the range here. Hey?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Might get that pullback here though.
Yeah.
We just broke the 21 EMA also. Coming down to those 64.40 numbers there.
So I'm looking at, I just got an email this morning from Take Profit Trader, and I've actually been talking to Jen about Take Profit Trader.
And
An interesting offer.
Do you end up doing the, is that one of the firms that you can do a daily payout with?
Yeah. So basically you pay $100 for a 50K eval.
Okay.
And if you pass it, you get like end of day drawdown, 2K, you pass it, then you get a funded account, no activation fee. And then that has a trailing drawdown, but once you get to 2K, that locks. And then everything above 2K you can take out every day.
Interesting. So it's $100? Like essentially if you
$100.
pass all those things, it's $100.
Yeah.
How do
And
they
right
make
now,
money
this
on that
morning,
model?
they
The trailing
dropped a
drawdown.
sale. So they have this thing where you can pay, I think on a 50K, it's like $600 to reset your funded account.
Oh, so if you, okay, so once you get to the funded stage, if you below that, then that's where the money comes in.
Yeah, you
have
can
a
reset it.
Okay. Interesting.
So the way she was explaining it to me, Tanner, the strong trader, trades
Yes.
those accounts. He
Yes.
trades 150K account. And he's had days where he's like 10K in profit, and he's actually tilted, so he resets those accounts, and they're $1,200 to reset.
Right. And then, but he's had days like he's hit
He's
I
pulled
think it
10
was
grand out of them.
10,000 trade. I think he can only take half of it,
That was
right? Is it a
probably
50
you up there.
split?
No, you just have to leave the buffer.
Oh, okay.
So whatever the account buffer is,
Yeah.
you have to leave that. But if you close the account, you get that.
What do you think?
And then right now, the sale they're doing is they're giving you that $100 fee, the $100.
Looking pretty good, actually.
If you get a payout, you get the $100 back too.
Okay. Did you get in a trade?
No, I didn't take anything. I'm not, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to trade today.
Yeah, I think that's good.
My head's not
But
there.
I was asking Dave, Randy.
I'm just
You're not
waiting
the only
for
one here.
this candle to close here and see
Yeah.
how this reacts, because it might just bounce in between the two VWAPs here. So,
Yeah.
but if we take these the pre-market VWAP with any strength, then I think that's probably a pretty good entry sign. Although we still had that 64.50 block up there, which could be. It's a lot of pressure on steering, hey?
Yeah, I know, right? You just like, you don't want to, it's like at home, you click the button way quicker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I probably would have been sitting through some drawdown through that whole chop up at the top of the range there.
Yes.
But earlier.
NQ looks the weakest, and that obviously is going in the Mag 7. So,
Oh, the Dow, went below New York VWAP and then just bounced, and it's currently battling the pre-market.
previous day in the
VWAP.
overnight VWAP.
Yeah. So, yeah, we might be turning around here.
Anybody in anything?
I don't know if I'm being too biased here and looking for the longs, but might be a short opportunity here coming up.
Yeah, Dave, are you coming to the event in LA in October?
Nope.
There's your answer, Scott.
I got a fishing trip from October 10 to 20 with Stu. We go
Nice.
to the Better River campground, and
Nice.
we're pretty much up.
Yeah, that's the one you guys do every year, right?
Yeah. Getting up at 4 a.m. to get a spot on the river. So I probably won't really be trading much during that time either. So take a little breather.
Nice work, Keith.
We just went 5 micros long on NQ. Nice.
Do you don't trade the VWAP, Reese? You're more of a ICT strategy, I believe, right?
I think I might take a long here if we end up crossing this, closing above these, the pre-market and the handoff VWAP here that I got. They're kind of right aligned there.
We don't have a death cross, Dave?
Nope. No death cross.
Oh, nice.
VWAP and deviation bands. Cool.
Would love to see your markups sometimes, Reese.
Yeah.
I'm
Send
interested
us-
in the deviation
Oh,
bands
wow.
on the VWAP. It's very similar to the envelope, and I've been kind of looking at some of the stuff that Chris Drysdale does with his VWAP strategy. It's with he's got deviation bands and mean reversions, and
Do you have his book?
no, it hasn't come yet, but he did mail it to me. I haven't
Oh, he
received
did?
it
Okay,
yet.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about getting that one too.
It's only $20. I should have just bought it, but he just asked. He offered, so I said I'll take it.
Wow, I'll take it.
So hey, do you guys put high of week on your chart at all? And then my other question is, if you do you use pre-market also, or just regular trading hours?
I personally use pre-market. but I don't do high a week.
Like sometimes occasionally if someone has it on their chart and it seems they're like, oh, it's holding high a week, like I would throw that on. I've been putting all-time high VWAP lately just because that seems to be fairly relevant in the time that we're in. No, Reese. Chris D is the guy. He just did a podcast with Austin, his latest one, I think, right, Randy?
Yes, Chris Drysdale Trading. Drysdale Trading, I think he's.
I don't think he does CrossFit. But I don't know, maybe he does. Maybe he is the CrossFit guy. Hi, Ak.
Well, he might be. He's in great shape. It looks like he's in great shape, at least.
Well, kind of glad I didn't get in the long there. Hasn't really done anything since.
Trader Drysdale.
Oh, thanks, Keith. I have Kindle Unlimited. That's amazing. You just saved me $20.
I gotta refill my coffee.
Reese, I dropped his YouTube page in the thing. There's our boy, Ak. Shall we say good evening?
Good evening, Ak. Ak, the podcast has been doing well.
Yeah, fire. Seriously, like that outperformed our last podcast with somebody that's got quite a decent social media presence. So, Ak's crushing it for sure.
Yeah, I like that podcast with Axe there.
You know, when you look back, it's the ones that are really, really just great talk.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yes,
Amazing.
Ak, let's go, buddy.
Congrats.
Massive W's. Let's go.
Very
So
nice.
is that your first futures payout? Because you just started recently doing futures, right?
pretty choppy today?
Yeah.
You guys got the good trade for sure. Vwap too.
Yeah, just
that
in
was
and out. Yeah,
That's a cool
that's
trade
amazing,
so far.
Matt. Congrats on your first futures payout.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. W that for Ak. Good job, buddy. For those who haven't seen the pod yet or don't know, Ak's been trading for 4 years. Took multiple payouts with CFD firms in the first 2 years of trading, only to realize that he'd just gained some really bad habits and was chasing this vicious cycle of trying to get these payouts. And he was successful, but it was vicious. And decided to just do a complete reset and really get to the root of everything. And here he is taking futures payouts.
And CFD
Big props.
payout. He's still profitable on the CFD side.
Big
So this
props,
is just
Ak.
like extra.
I feel like the risk to reward on a short is pretty good, but like everybody always says, you don't want to fight the New York VWAP, right? So
Yeah.
start.
I mean, to me, like that hold of the New York VWAP just wasn't good enough. Like I'd rather see the candle, like I'm on the 2-minute chart. I'd rather see it really touch and hang out around there and then push off with some strength. I feel like would be a much better opportunity for a long, because then if it just blows through this VWAP right now, you're looking for a totally different trade. So it's good to wait until the price really reacts with that level, in my opinion. But what do I know?
Yeah, we're pushing through it right now. So.
Everything's back below. It's New York now.
Yeah.
Right? That idea. This is where Evan's patience is
Yeah, I'm gonna
is
consider
instrumental. I don't know who if Ev took a trade or Austin took a trade on stream. Somebody's on a trade. I'm gonna assume it's Austin. Black handles.
Yeah, seriously, futures prop firms, I've been thinking about it and living in this prop world and how much extra it's added on to just the portion of trying to trade. It's like this whole thing alone that you're trying to learn, let alone just trying to trade. So yeah, it's a crazy world.
Oh, it feels
Fingers
really
on the
good.
mouse. Okay.
This price action.
Jose, are you looking for a long?
Oh, Jose's just looking for a trade. That's all. Long, short, flat. Lots of trades, lots of positions.
I jumped into a short here. I took
You did. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
put my stop just above the pre-market Vwap. Might take profit down at the bottom of the range. So
Okay.
You're live, Dave. We got you on screen, so don't be adding in or
great. Now I can't move my stop around.
that's the whole point of
Yesterday-
trading live. That's why we do this. That's why Christine and I do this, is so we can just hold each other accountable.
Yesterday's low of day is at 32.25. So I always like to see those levels.
You do have a
Bounce
pretty
off
clean
that.
chart though, Dave. I'll give you that.
Yeah. It's not blinding me.
No, he's got stuff on his chart, but it's very organized. Like it's not just a.
Mhm.
You see some people's charts and it's covered with 1,000 indicators. It's insane.
I know.
You know, I went with the fatter New York Vwaps because I noticed I was like overlooking them when they're like the thin line.
Ah,
So I bumped them up to like the 3x.
well, that's how mine print now with this indicator I got, but it doesn't let you change the thickness of them. Where I like the thinner ones.
Oh, I'm not liking that.
I know. I'm kind of like, ooh, this looks like a nice long-ish.
So it's like right at the 21 EMA there. Or no,
Hmm.
that's a 9. Sorry, it bounced off the 9. So hopefully it'll reclaim the downside again here shortly. Or I mean, it's not a lot of risk. It's only 4 minis, or yeah, 4 micros. Sorry, 165 risk. I still use the dollar amount. I know you guys switched to ticks more
Mhm.
recently, but it's just
Points, yeah.
I don't know. I can just like see it better when I know how much money I'm risking. So,
Right.
I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way, but your way probably helps you avoid trading your profit and loss a little bit more. But
Yeah, I mean, it's still in your mind because you know how many points are worth what, depending on what your size is. So it's not like the dollars amount totally is out, but I do see it as helpful, especially, you know, in the long run when you're sizing up, not looking at that number all the time, but getting used to the points. But whatever works, like do whatever works for you for sure.
We got an exciting pod dropping on Monday, guys. We're filming with Zach Boyajian today. Real deal
Crazy.
futures.
sweet.
Are you going to be,
I'm not
Christian? You're going to be available for the pod, right?
Yeah, I just won't have like a good. I think Andrew has to take his microphone with him, so I'm just not going to have a great sound.
What?
Like I won't have a good microphone. Like I'll just have
Do
my
you want me?
computer.
Do you want me to FedEx you a microphone right now?
FedEx, yeah.
I don't know. I had to talk to him about.
I'm just joking. It'll be fine. Your laptop microphone's not bad.
It's not bad. I know. It's just like such a shame. Like I know Zach's gonna have good sound and all that stuff. But
Zach's gonna have his green screen on behind him. Awesome.
yeah,
So what do we got? We got 6430 was that number that I was
There you
talking about yesterday. So I actually think I should probably front run my take profit a little bit of the 6430s.
it's looking good now for you.
6431.25 maybe.
Jose's in a trade.
Oh no!
It's
Are you
real?
sure?
Is this a spoof?
Is this a
Someone
spoof?
hijack Jose's account?
Are you in a
Jose
long
usually
way?
stays flat or what?
Yeah, I was looking at that. Fractal is like everything's fractal in the market.
I don't understand what that like. What?
I believe fractal is time based. I'm not 100% sure. I could be completely wrong.
I don't know if it's
I know
weird, but I've often been using the 15-second chart lately.
15 second?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
because it
crazy.
really
That's
like it
behavior.
shows you like kind of like structure within the minutes. You know what I mean?
No, you crazy. That's a
Nope. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're in the long. I could see that, Jose, to be honest. Like, are you on a 1 minute chart or a 2 minute? Because on the 2 minute, I was like, it looked like it could be good, but it just didn't have a good, like, strong reaction, I guess.
I mean, I do like this 5-minute candle that we're working on right now,
Mhm.
as long as it doesn't keep bouncing up here. But
Where's your stop, Jose?
I'm gonna run into the bathroom for 1 sec, guys.
orders seem a little smaller above now, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah. I have a long marked up, so I'm still kind of on the long side, but I could see it going either way. Stop loss 27. Oh yeah, you're good. The crazy
I don't
thing
like
is you
that
guys
taking
could
it.
both make money on this.
Hmm.
Just get a little scalp out there, Dave, and then it can go to Jose's. All I know is that it's either going to go up, down, or stay here for a while. That's all I
Yeah.
know. Isn't the market frustrating sometimes?
100%.
Just price in general. It's like, oh, this looks like it's going to do this. And then 2.5 seconds later, it's like, nope. F you, I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah, the emotional roller coaster.
Yep.
So the orders thickened up a bit at 64, 42, and 45 area.
Okay. So how long have you been using Bookmap, Dave?
I think I've had it for maybe 2 months now or so. So not
Oh,
that long.
nice. And has it been helpful?
Yeah, you know, like it mostly helps me define my targets a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you know, I've only noticed a couple really standout points, like I was saying, like a couple times in the last couple months, I've seen like huge blocks of orders, like 500 plus. And first time I saw that, I actually used it as my stop. Like I put my stop above it, and
Okay.
then like totally respected it. And then
Oh, cool.
also then yesterday I front run it with my take profit, and it was like hit it right to the tick. So
Amazing. Yeah.
So those huge blocks are definitely something, anyways.
Very cool.
Trying to dip into the 42s here. Yeah, it could definitely go either way still.
Yeah, it could. For sure. It's a hard one. Watching from Walgreens, Will. Nice. Okay. 40 minutes too long for you. Got it. Were you able to get profit out of that? Zara, or no? Because it did. Looking worse than ES, that's for sure.
There we go. Really need it, for me anyways, need to close below the New York view up there would be nice.
Yeah.
Don't want to, you know, go against Jose.
I know, right?
It's like, who do you want to win, you or people in the chat?
It's, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to hop off for a second. I got to FaceTime my daughter. I'll be back.
I'm back.
Good.
You're good.
And
We're
just
just
like
gonna
that,
chop.
it's
We're
back
just
up.
gonna chop around here now, Dave.
Yeah. Jose's got a long here, and I'm in a short, so it's one of us is gonna win.
Yeah, Reese is in. Reese, you still in that long on NQ? Czar got frustrated and closed his short on NQ. Did take some profit though, so good.
Yeah, I'm not liking that candle.
Austin's long on stream.
Oh, fading the big dog. But we've been getting a couple big wicks here, so that's promising. We'll see how. I don't know. I feel like if it gets much above that overnight Vwap or pre-market Vwap, it might be. I don't know.
So
Might
we
save
got
myself a couple points.
Jose long, Reese short, Dave short. Dave asking how long you've been trading for.
Hey, so my initial introduction to trading was somewhere around 2019. I started trading Canadian stocks, and I had a little bit of success at first, and then I moved to the U.S. market, and I started trading like small cap, like Ross Cameron style. That was not very successful, to say the least, because it's such a fast moving market. Then I got into trading some options after that. And, I'd say a big turning point for me where I sort of like stopped my trading or slowed down is at the COVID, the big drop on the COVID. I was in like Apple and Tesla at the time, and it dropped on me, and then I was like, oh, it's gonna recover, this is normal, and then it just kept going and going, so I kind of like ended up losing quite a bit of money during that time, and then took a pretty long break. Then I started trading some like stocks again, maybe towards the start of this year, and then I noticed that Randy had started trading futures, got me interested in it, and so I started trading futures and my personal capital in February, and then I think it was like March or so, or April, when I started trading futures, and I got one payout so far on the easy rules of the top one futures. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of my backstory there. So
Payout's a payout, Dave.
yeah, but I think it's like what Axe said, is like I got the payout doing the wrong things, right? That's why since then I've kind of like had, not as much luck, not as much success. So just trying to, tone it all down and, be more patient and more controlled on my trading. So.
And I think that's like, again, that's, for you to recognize that as like the biggest step in the right direction, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Because even my first payout for me was during the volatility, the first start of the volatility, when the Trump tariff news came out, when Trump took office, basically. And it was like, I passed a Tradeify, I got a Tradeify payout in like 3 trades, a 33%
Wow.
consistent, or a 35% consistency score. And $3,000 trades, $1,000 trades, you're taking a payout. So I can totally understand that on both sides. Where was your stop on the NQ long, Reese? I had you in up here somewhere at 675. On Bookmap, this looks like it wants to tip over there, Dave.
Yeah, well, we came down nicely. Like the best candle so far was this break to the New York Vwap there at 733. our time, anyways. There we go.
What are you looking at?
Touching previous day low now.
What are you looking at? 630 for your take profit?
Yeah. So 64.30 is that key number that I was seeing yesterday. So I'm just kind of front running it. Oh, what the heck happened here?
Yeah, there's orders sitting down there.
64.31.50 is where my profit is. Take profit is. So
I like it. Likey.
Trying to front run that number like the way I did yesterday, but on the opposite side. So
you know what, Reese? It's a lot of people don't realize. Like even me, prime example. My first year of trading was February of this year. I literally thought it was, the first day after my first anniversary of my first year trading. I thought everything was going to change. I thought I was going to have the best trading. Now I know everything. I survived the first year. I did it. I made it. February was my worst month of trading ever. Like, it was absolutely terrible. And now I'm realizing, and people don't talk about it enough, the second, and Ack will contest to this, is when you start the psychological components, because you can read the chart now, the technicals, you know what you're looking at. But it's controlling those emotions. And look, for me, yesterday was one of those days. I let everything off the desk kind of spill into my trading, and lo and behold, what happened? I lost 9 pro accounts. So,
yeah.
Good morning, Nick. How you doing, buddy? Did you take that long off the New York Vwap?
Yeah, on the trade, or on Wednesday, when we were in that short, you cut it with a small winner. I ended up cutting it with a small winner, but then later on in the day, I was feeling so much FOMO because my original take profit got hit not too long after, and that was like a bit of a aha moment for me. It's like I was like feeling the tilt, and I realized, because like in my mind I was thinking, well, tomorrow I'll just I'll go bigger size, no problem, and can make that profit. And then when I realized, like, I've been trying to like remove myself and look from the outside sort of, and that's when I was like, okay, well, tomorrow I'm gonna go down in size rather than up.
That's smart. Yeah. Really smart. I was in that same trade, went to full TP. I would have been max profit for the day.
Yeah. It's tough.
Those are the worst. The FOMO ones are the worst. If you guys can go back and remember when we had those like 600-point Trump candle, the 600-point Trump candle.
Yeah.
That day, the day before, I passed 2 top step combines in 2 days on the volatility. In that Trump candle, I lost both XFAs in 1 trade.
Damn.
Because I came back to the desk and I saw this massive candle, and it just kept pumping, and I'm like, I'm going to get on this. I literally bought it at the very top. It reversed on me. I didn't have obviously no risk settings in place. Blew both XFAs. I'm good, Nick. I'm not trading today. Well, I haven't traded yet, so I'm not trading today. I lost the 9 pro accounts yesterday, buddy. No, that was trading by myself, Reese. That's exactly the problem. Nice work, Scott.
Nice, Scott. Me and Scott have been kind of sharing our write-ups and stuff, and helping to try to sort of keep each other accountable.
Nice. I'm glad you guys connected. That's awesome.
There, so. I had a pretty good day yesterday. I think I was up. I ended up 900 over my accounts yesterday, up, which is one of my better days recently. So yeah, 920 on the day.
Yeah, Reese. No, that's a big work. That's a big work on for me, but it's tough. I almost got to lock my accounts out because I'm at my desk working on, just content and stuff. So it's not as easy as shutting off the computer and walking away. That's where I can get into trouble sometimes. So locking the account out has helped me big time, because I think I've even been on a call with Christine just going over some stuff. And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to take this trade, and I'll look and be like, oh, my account's locked.
That is, I think, one of the best features of Project X.
Yeah, the lockup
The-
feature.
Yeah, the risk setting is literally the thing that sets it apart from most things.
Come on, we need to push through these 34, 32, 30, close to 30 here.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any reason that we don't come and take these orders at 30 and then see if we bounce there and maybe slide through to 22. But like I said, you got your take profit already front running. You're good, right? So
Nice.
and that's another thing. I think when you get to a place where you can be content with just having a take profit set, taking your winners, I think it'll help you, especially in the beginning, build that confidence. And then later on, you can trail your stop.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, Reese, you're not alone. You're not alone like everybody else in this chat, in this stream. Nick, we got to have you back on stream next week. Maybe see if you'll come on Tuesday with us.
Yeah, that'd be great. And we need to just start cycling through everyone. Like, get Scott on here, get Jose on here, get Nina on here. Let's just get everyone on.
All the OGs.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to come on stream with us, drop leave a message in the chat or DM one of us, and we'll figure it out. And just, if you want to get set up for it. Dave literally messaged me and said I got a camera and I'm set up to do a stream. So let's do it.
Amazing.
Dow's bouncing pretty good here off the New York Vwap. So could be the end of the downturn here. I thought about taking 2 off at that last about a minute ago.
Little push.
We'll see what happens here.
So one thing I want to really work on is like how Lawrence trades and how Lawrence is just basically puts the trade on and does not care. If it comes back and either stops him out or it's a break even, he truly, honestly, unless he like breaks shit when the camera's off and we don't see him smashing holes in the wall. But if you talk to him, you get to know him, he honestly just doesn't care. Like, he knows he's going to win that same trade more times than he's going to lose it. So he does not care.
I kind of took a break, or I got away from the back testing. I did about 50 trades and kind of felt like I wasn't liking the management of those trades. So then I was like, well, do I need to change the management up for the next like 50 trades? I just haven't done that yet. I just need to spend some more time doing it. But I think the biggest thing that helped me with back testing was helping me stick to my entry. Like, since doing that, I've been able to stick to the VWAP entries versus taking high of days, low of days, opening range highs, opening range lows. Like, I've been able to stick to it.
Here we go.
Well. Yeah.
Does that not be a game for a tick or what?
Yeah, it's gonna get you.
There we go.
Let's go, Dave.
First trade on stream.
I'll be using the chat, buddy. Let's do it, man.
Amazing.
147. Thank you.
Good job.
Broke the ice.
Yep,
Nice
there you
work,
go.
man.
I think
Now
our
I
first
noticed
trade on stream was a loss.
when I saw Randy make those wins on stream, the smile that just comes on your face, you're just like,
Yeah.
You're not alone, right? You're not alone. You're not doing it by yourself. Like, even doing it like this in a community, in a group, is like huge, because even when you lose, you're not alone, right? You have that support of the people around you. When you're trading by yourself and there's no one around, like yesterday when I lost I was texting Christine. I sent her a screenshot of my trade, and then I right away, as soon as I lost the trade, I put it in the Black Shirt Club, and I was like, guys, like, this is what I did. Here's what happened. And just needed to shake it off. So, but good job, Dave. Right on, buddy.
Now this needs to turn around for Jose and give him a win.
Yeah, I mean, the 64.30, like I was saying, is pretty key. So it might dip through it a bit and then recover. But
Well, Czar got long on NQ. Wonder if he got stopped out.
No, he was short.
No, he was short, then he got long.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Somewhere down here. Like at the bottom, he got long.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's going to turn around. Oh, yeah, because it's right at its previous day's New York.
Yeah.
So,
He got
yeah,
long,
this
yeah.
could be an area for NQ to bounce for sure, which would help. Yes, I'm sure.
I just don't know how many points you trade on NQ. Like, what's acceptable? Like, is 100 points acceptable? Is that a lot of
think-
risk?
He said that like his profit was looking for 400 points.
Yeah, so that's where.
Ticks,
So if
though,
he's
right?
going for
He
like
said
a
that point.
1 to 2, he'd be what, 200 points? Is my math?
Well, 400 ticks is 100 points.
Yeah, 100 points.
If he's saying
So did
ticks,
he
he
say
did say
ticks or
ticks.
points?
Yeah. No, he said ticks.
Oh, got it. What? Can we all just agree to talk points in this chat? The less number, it's easier.
Hey guys, let's get some P&Ls in the chat, or at least how everybody's doing.
And
I'm flat.
let's see some more people like the chat or like the stream too.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got 4 likes on the stream, so
Put the likes in.
Yeah, see,
100
Reese said
points.
100 points is heaps for NQ.
One short.
yeah. See, it bounced pretty hard off the 64.30 there.
Yeah, JP,
That
have
was
you
it.
done back testing?
Yeah,
Sorry, Dave.
no worries.
I just asking JP if he's done any back testing, because that might help with, if you see your trade move to a certain, amount, the majority of the time, it's going to give you more confidence to hold. Luca,
Let's
400
go,
today.
Luca.
Nice, really good job.
Nina was flat, I think. Let's go. Dave, you working on your markup?
Yep.
You're trading NQ today? Nick, I swear, you're good. Like, I feel like things are gonna go crazy.
Welcome, Josh. I'm actually, I'm just going to be trading 3
Oh,
50K straight instant funded accounts. I'm going to get away from the pro accounts for the trailing drawdown for now. That was my second attempt. I tried 7. That didn't work out, and I tried 9. And that didn't work out, so I just want to... I might trade these even individually. I have them set up on a copy trader right now, but let's see. But that's kind of the plan, so... Thanks for following along. Welcome.
okay, so you're out of the trade czar. Nice. That's a very controlled loss. Thank you. 12-point loss. Got it.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah. Nice. Gosh, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, no, that's a great plan. It's nice to be able to diversify a little bit, right? So I'm still humming and hawing if I'm going to copy trade or not, but I might have one for the Asian session trades, and I might have one for New York. But let's see.
Yeah, I kind of went away from copy trading also.
No trades.
Oh, there
for
we
me
go.
today.
Look at that move. So we broke low day.
Look at where low a day was. Previous day's value area high. Look at where price stopped there. Previous day's value area high.
Oh, yeah.
When you see stuff like this, if we get a break of this, I could see this sliding and taking all these orders down to 15. What's down at 15? 17 is previous day's point of control. So this is where I use Bookmap and I use Volume Profile, and I see the strength on this move through these levels, and I could see us pulling down to this level.
So you know how some people are using the regular trading hours,
Yeah.
and also pre-market trading hours, like
Yeah.
Zach says.
Zach
so-
uses full electronic trading hours for his Volume Profile.
Yeah, so I've been actually marking both, just
Yeah.
because I'm trying to just see which ones have been working better, and it's pretty interesting how different they are, but they
probably
still get
both hit,
respected.
right?
Yeah, they still get
Yeah.
respected. So
Yeah.
like you'll see it bounce off of the electronic, and you'll see it bounce off the point of control, the regular point of control. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It's very interesting, and it's one of those things. I think if you put a level anywhere on a chart, and it has some significance, it's going to be respected or rejected. You can put a VWAP on a lot of things, Dave, and you'll see that VWAP get respected and rejected all the time. So it's just like how you want to look at the big picture. Do you want to use regular trading hours, electronic trading? What are you used to seeing? I'm used to seeing this, and when I see this, and then previous days, New York being down here, we have orders down here at 20. Are we going to cut that? You know what I mean? Like, you got to kind of take what you see and kind of build a thesis around it. I think that's what helps me. Nice. Let's go, Rebecca. Rebecca's back. The shorts are in.
Shorts are in. I know. 29 challenges this week. She passed.
Good for her.
Oh, man.
Rebecca's going to start the craze of buying all these getting accounts.
Yeah, she's like just in her time. I love it.
But she's good when she sees the short. She capitalizes on it, and she does amazing when she sticks to her plan.
Yes,
If she
and then
deviates from her plan and tries to take a longer, tries to do something, she tilts, she blows up, it wrecks her.
Yeah.
When she just waits patiently for her setup and takes it, she does amazing.
Yes. And she has to learn how to manage the times that like the shorts aren't great, which happens. It like seems to go in these weekly periods of she'll have great trades and then she'll get this big payout, and then after that payout there's almost like nothing really works well. So learning how to kind of manage her time of drawdown, not better, but managing that well will, I think, overall help her a lot.
So how do you have your Bookmap on the side there also? Are you sharing two screens at once, or do you like drag it onto the same screen?
I have it dragged on the same screen.
Ah, okay, gotcha. So I could do that also.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly, Nick.
I'm learning how to do all this streaming stuff from Austin.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's 100, but I think, Nick, that is something, again, people don't talk about enough, is just get out of your own fucking, everybody. Not just Rebecca, everybody. Just get out of your own way. Stop overcomplicating things. Do what you do well and do what you know how to do. And I've spent the last month just overcomplicating the shit out of everything. And Nick says that to me all the time. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap. Is anybody in anything? What a great morning. You know, I love and appreciate this group, you know, with everything going on with me right now. Like, honestly, I couldn't be feeling better. And I didn't take a trade, whether win or loss or anything. Just being here and seeing people, you know, handle their losses well and handle their wins well. So it's great. I love it. Love everyone for being here, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on stream, Dave. You did amazing.
Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, forget about you.
That's good times. It's actually
Albie is in the chat for Dave.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, you're gonna be
Bye, Luca.
I have a feeling you're gonna be on more often, so
yeah, look forward to it for sure. Good.
We're in the same time zone, and Dave and I are up early, and we really don't have anything to do at 6:30 in the morning besides trade and stream. So,
yeah.
Bye, Nick. Bye, Paul. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy your day. Cheers. We'll see you guys all on Tuesday. Enjoy the weekend.
See you guys.
Bye.